Friday afternoon. The crest was 822. Now, the record was 827 feet above sea level. Now it's back down to normal, so it's about 811 feet above sea level at this point. But if you think about it, the water level is 11 feet higher at this time on Friday. So, and that's a tremendous volume of water that is now cresting and moving down to the Chattahoochee. So, we no longer have flood warnings for the Hoochie around Atlanta. But you get down to the south, and you do see the Chattahoochee, that surge going all the way down. So we do have flood warnings on this river. It's just about 50 miles or so down from here. It's not the only river. We've got the Flint River, which is just south of Atlanta. We have flood warnings for that region too. Then you get the areas down a little farther south, right around Macon. It's the Okoboji River. That's in flood stage also. That's in minor to moderate stage at this point. And then you get over to Athens, Georgia, right there by the Oconee River. We've got minor flooding going on there as well. So everything is beginning to drain. The only flood warning we have at this point in Georgia, I know we're talking about the flash flood emergencies, the flash flood warnings that we had out there on Friday. That has gone, which is good. Now we're seeing everything drain in, and you can see right around northern half of Georgia, things are sliding down to the south. This river ultimately bends all the way down and gets into the Seminole Lake down across the border of Florida into Georgia. Then it turns into right into the Gulf of Mexico after that. So that's where this one goes to. The other rivers, talking about around Macon, they drain into the Atlantic. So the Savannah River's running high also. As for rainfall, we still shot at seeing some showers today. More rain across the mountains up there in North Carolina. But at this point, we don't think that's going to exacerbate the situation up there. Flood-wise, the damage has already been done. We might get some runoff because the soils clearly are just saturated at this point. But the only flood watches we have, Stephen, they're right around northern parts of Virginia. We're talking about the Virginia mountains. So we're seeing 1 to 2 inches of rain on top of what they've already seen. So outside of D.C., getting in towards areas like Charlottesville, the flood watch is just over. Yeah, that WBC this morning, I'm sure you've seen upgrading that risk to a level 3 out of 4 threat. It's a Blue Ridge in Virginia that we have to watch. The Shenandoah Valley too. A lot of the moisture has dissipated. We've just got a couple more minutes left. Making sense of what we've seen unfold in western North Carolina and eastern Tennessee. I know that there's been a story in and of itself in Atlanta, but the fact that some of these communities perhaps still cut off, it speaks to how tropical cyclones don't just have that coastal impact, seeing that inland, but the remarkable nature of this orographic flooding of it. I mean, making sense of it just as a meteorologist. What do you think of it? It's amazing because I used to work in Charlotte back in around 2000, and I remember the Catawba River, basically the entire region. It's James Lake up there. That one is kind of leads in. You're getting up closer to Boone and flowing around when you get to the northern part of the state. That's where Lane is. You see the winds and the moisture surging up out of the south. And you know you've got that upslope component. It just brings out more. So some of these regions, especially just northeast of Asheville, North Carolina, Yancey County, picked up almost 30 inches of rain, Stephen, in 3 days. Where does it go? It goes all downhill, right? So now you've got the Catawba River. In fact, there's a flash flood emergency outside of Charlotte. You talk about that dam that connects up Lake Norman with the Catawba River. They have to let some of that water go. That's going to cause some flash flooding that's going on from 9:45 tonight. So you've got a flash flood emergency across Gaston County and Necklace County. So things are not drying out quick enough, clearly. You see more rain. I know it won't make the situation worse, but it's miserable trying to clean up and all this stuff. Yeah, without a doubt. The Catawba River, in fact, as we're watching what might unfold in South Carolina as we head into early next week. I know we've got the flash flood emergencies in North Carolina, as you mentioned. South Carolina, the Concord River will have to watch. That could be reaching close to a historic crest too. That's just south of Columbia, South Carolina. So this river flooding event is going to continue, even though Helene is long gone. Talked with a meteorologist, Bob Van Dyke, there in Atlanta. Appreciate it this morning. Good to see you as well. More historic villages and towns in North Carolina. This is Asheville, the Biltmore Village. Asheville in Buncombe County has seen way too much water. We could have said that on Wednesday, but then we had the core of Helene lift north and ride right up the slopes of the Appalachians, Southern Appalachians, and the Blue Ridge. Now with communities just cut off. Where we saw some of that worst damage, the flash flood emergencies that are still ongoing, they're part of the overall tally of 34 flash flood emergencies, 200 flash flood warnings that we've seen. The moisture that Helene had, it wasn't just associated with that low, it was also the way that the winds were oriented and what was already around the southeast U.S. We had an upper level low, an area of low pressure that was we're about there, just in southern Illinois, the mid-south, close to Memphis, Tennessee, and then we had rain dissipate and mix with it. Well, because of that upper level low, we had an extreme rain threat for Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, we saw subsequently all of that rain fell, and it led to numerous reports of flooding, also landslides, rock slides. One of the reports that we saw coming out of Virginia over the past couple of days, Virginia's under that threat today, as Bob had alluded to, was a rock slide that was over near Hot Springs, in Paducah, in Greenville, in Asheville. All of these cities on the 27th of September, which is Friday, had a new daily rain record. I mean, the extent of damage that we saw and the number of warnings that were issued by the National Weather Service offices, 28 flash emergencies. And often we don't want to get caught up in stats, but when we talk about these emergencies, some of which continue today, those are the highest end. That's when we're dealing with the destruction or the damage to life and property for the year. As we've seen with flash flood emergencies being a part of the warning system for the National Weather Service since 2003, we're on pace to have one of the most active years. Back in 2016, we had 89 for the year, already at 87. Wouldn't be surprised if we still have a few more these heavy rain events until the end of the year. The path and what we ultimately saw, where Bob has been in Atlanta, and that track that at least the center of Helene moved through, the heavy rain brought on by the mountains, by that upper level low, all of it combining, leading to some significant totals. 12.5 inches in Decatur, Georgia, outside of Atlanta, Salem, Sunset, in the Swannanoa River, and the town. But where we had that highest total, we mentioned it too, in Busey, more than 30 inches of rain. That's a significant amount of rain that we dealt with. But as we head to break, one will bring you up to speed on what we're dealing with even this morning. Another look at the outage map across the southeast, following the aftermath following the late flooding, hampering some of those efforts. It's good to see, though, that power is coming back on in Florida and in Georgia, and the Carolinas will have to be watching it much more when we come back.
Hi, I'm Kim Lewis, and today we are talking about hurricane hunters. Have you ever thought about how we gather information from inside of hurricanes, even when they're hundreds of miles away from land? There's a specialized force of pilots and planes that fly right into the hurricanes to collect real-time data. These are known as the hurricane hunters. Now, these are not your typical airmen. In the United States, hurricane hunting is conducted by the Air Force Reserve's 53rd Weather Reconnaissance Squadron and the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration's hurricane hunters. These brave men and women gather information by flying into hurricanes and dropping instruments called drop zones that measure pressure, temperature, humidity,